another thing too, you know. Yeah, no, I don't want to be the one that's unprepared. You know, I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that these two countries are numeral countries, because, you know, we got other countries that have nuclear capability too, but not on the level as our country and other a couple other countries. We have the capability of massive destruction. But I'm hoping things will work out, that we can resolve these issues, because I certainly don't want to have to walk outside and start breathing nuclear fallout. I don't want to melt like in the Wizard of Oz. Remember the Wicked Witch? I'm melting. I don't want to melt because of a nuclear blast. You know, disintegrate like what you put through an incinerator. I want to be able to go outside and breathe fresh air. You know, fresh air with very low pollutants floating around. I want to be able to live a reasonably happy and content and complacent life while I'm here, as long as I'm alive. And it's not just me. I want that for my descendants, and I want that for my immediate family, and for extended family, and for friends, and for relatives around the world. Because we all got relatives all over the world. We don't have just relatives in our locality. We have relatives even in nations that we may not be in good standing with. We have relatives over there too. And think about it. You got cousins all over the world. Places you wouldn't even think you had cousins. You know, they might be distant cousins, but they're related to you biologically. So we have to be concerned about all of our family members. Don't send these missiles anywhere, you know. Hold on to these things, keep them in their silos. Don't charge them up. You know, I know that you're concerned about what the other person might do, and you want to be ready and defend yourself, but, you know, you have to think about the long-term ramifications. You have to think about the big picture. What's it going to look like after you launch your first missile that is armed with a nuclear warhead? It's not just going to be one missile. The other one's going to retaliate, then the other one's going to retaliate back. It's going to keep going back and forth until what? Who's going to put the brakes on it? Who's going to stop it? I mean, you're going to cause total damage to the earth, the environment. And how long does that stuff last? You know, so I've been watching these videos that say that this stuff dissipates after a couple weeks or a couple months. And after that, the toxicity of the nuclear fallout, it starts to fall by the wayside. It starts to dissipate. It disintegrates and you know, becomes lower in its radioactive potency. So, you know, but I was just thinking, is that really true? Or is that wishful thinking? Because I've seen what they've done to these islands in the South Pacific when they were doing their nuclear testing, which is presumably banned now, but they were doing it back in the 40s and 50s and 60s, I believe. And you can't go on that island still. After 40, 50 years, you still can't step on the grounds of that island that they wasted with nuclear weapons. You still can't go on those islands after 50 years. So obviously it doesn't dissipate within 2 weeks or 2 months. That's obviously a lie, no? Because the weaponry we have now is a lot more potent, a lot more harsh, and a lot more stronger than it was back then. I'm pretty sure. 50 years have gone by since World War II in Japan recovering, I heard. The ones that are still alive, which there may be only a couple or a few. But there are stories of, I saw a documentary where there was some people who survived it. Somehow they just happened to be underground or in a ditch somewhere, and the blast went right over the top of them, and they avoided the blast from the atomic bomb, and they survived it. Even the fallout part of it. So don't ask me how that's possible, but apparently, if you're just lucky, very lucky, you can survive it. But not most people, presumably, not without some serious effect to your genetic profile. Supposedly, it changes your genetic structure. Your DNA it gets mutated. Your DNA is what keeps you going. Your DNA is pretty much the map, the blueprint, everything follows that stream to tell you what to do, what to think, how to behave. It's not all genetic. Some of it's environment. What's going on around you. But you're basically a computer program. That it follows that genetic line. Like reading software, like a computer reading software. Okay, you're going to go to sleep now. I don't know if it's that precise, but your body lets you know when you're tired. I'm assuming that's part of the instructions of your DNA, but I'd have to look into that to confirm it. But yeah, it reads computer code. Your DNA, your body reads computer code. So it goes down your chromosomes or whatever they call it. It goes,